Hey guys, Darkbox Gamer here. Today, we're gonna doing some flexes for AFL 2026 games. Some of the teams I'm gonna take a look at, which is Collingwood, Hawthorn, Brisbane Lions, and known as Fitzroy, Melbourne, and including Carlton. So, yeah, let's start off. Let's get into it all. Start off with the opening round. So let's do it. Let's do this. Start off with Sydney Swans versus Carlton. So I might say though, like maybe I recommend though, probably I might Carlton might beat the crap out of Sydney Swans. Cause it's gonna be a bit really interesting game because Charlie Kono is got trading to Sydney Swans because that's why Carlton doesn't like Sydney Swans. So yeah, Charlie Kono versus Carlton. Next up is the Giants versus the Hawks. So I'm pretty sure Hawk might beat the Giants because even though that I don't know about similar to this year's game in around 2025. To be honest, I'm a fish. Well, I might watch this on TV, see how that goes. Or maybe who knows? I'm not really too sure. But we'll see how it goes for my team. Yeah, so my actual team is Collingwood is going versus St Kilda. Well, we don't have any new players, so we are I think my team's a bit so screwed about St Kilda beat my team. If my team got beaten by St Kilda, I'm not that happy. Well, to be honest, though, I'm not too sure if I'm going or not, but it depends how I do. So if I feel. So yeah. Next one. All right, Brisbane and Western Bulldogs. I don't really mind. Don't mind if Bulldogs bashing up Brisbane. Cause to be honest, Brisbane Brisbane got a Essendon player, which is Sam Draper. I'm really not happy. I'm not happy with Brisbane took away Sam Draper because he took Sam Draper away from Essendon from Brisbane, and I was like, I'm pretty pissed about it. Really not happy about it, but well, hopefully Bulldogs might beat Brisbane. I'm 100% chance because I don't want to end up like the 2025 and 2026 if Brisbane win the grand final for 2026. But it's a bit too early, for the grand final, though. But I'll let everyone guys know. I'll see how I do. So yeah, next one. Okay, so now is round one. So now is going to be Carlton and Richmond. Okay, Carlton, I guess I recommend that I'm going to say though that I reckon if Richmond win this again, well, my mate's going to be pissed because he's Carlton supporter, so I don't want to let's say though I might tip Carlton for beating Richmond because even though that Richmond beat Carlton 2 times, so I recommend that Carlton will get the chance to beat Richmond. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, next one is going to be Essendon and Hawthorn. Yeah, so that is really, really bad. Sometimes, because somehow Hawthorn wants Zach Merritt to be be take away Essendon to be moved, like, because Zach Merritt wants Essendon to leave Essendon to Hawthorn, but because Essendon probably doesn't like Hawthorn to get traded to don't want to get Hawthorn to get traded to Zach Merritt. So because somehow though I think they are probably rivals. No, probably, I reckon. I'm not too sure. Depends how it goes. Depends how it goes for them. So yeah. Okay, next one. Sydney and Brisbane. Okay. Let's say I guess Brisbane beat the crap out of Sydney Swans. Because I like, to be honest though, cannot lie, Brisbane might beat Sydney, because even though that I think it's let's say in round, like, I can't think what grand final round is it when Brisbane beat Sydney Swans in around, I think it's round 24, but I remember now. So basically Brisbane might win against Swans. Now, next one. Okay, next one is gonna be a bit interesting one. Be a little bit interesting. My team's gonna verse LA Crows. Because when I was watching the finals and final week one, Adelaide and Collingwood, let's say though, I reckon my team will beat LA Crows, because Collingwood, my team might beat Adelaide Crows easily, because even though that, like, Nick Dacos will smash, let's say Nick Dacos kicks so many goals, and I was like, make me proud. So, yeah. Alright, next one. Melbourne versus St Kilda. Well, I don't really don't like it or something like that. Well, no, like, I don't like it, but I'm okay with, don't like when someone smash my little brother's team, Melbourne. My little brother is obsessed with Melbourne. Big Melbourne fan, big D's fan. I reckon St Kilda might beat Melbourne, because let's say though, I guess I'll recommend that St Kilda will beat the crap out of Melbourne. But let's say the plays are really, really, really good for Melbourne. Like, I don't mind CJ and Bro Mychek is coming to Melbourne, but to be honest with Melbourne, I realised that they got so many players, about 4 players that come to Melbourne. I was like, oh, that would be too greedy. So, yeah, alright, next up in round 2. Okay, round 2 is going to be Hawthorn and Sydney Swans. Well, I said Sydney Swans so many times, so let's say I guess around Hawthorn might beat Sydney Swans, because, well, why not? I don't like it. Easy, well done, Hawthorn. Please give Hawthorn about 400 points against Sydney Swans. Alright, next one. Fremantle and Melbourne. Wow, this has been a little bit interesting. Okay, so a bit interested about this round. I don't know about Freo and Melbourne. I guess I'll say, let's say probably Melbourne might beat Freo, or Freo beat Melbourne. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it go. We'll see how it goes for the Melbourne and Freo. Next one. Port Adelaide and Essendon. Well, I don't know how Essendon doing a good job. Or let's say, I don't know how many players if Essendon have. If Essendon will beat Port Adelaide, that's gonna be a huge success. Because Port Adelaide is trash. So, like, I'm sorry for Port Adelaide fans. So, I'm sorry for Port Adelaide fans. I'm really sorry about it, but but I reckon Essendon will beat you guys out. So, yeah, because I don't like Port Adelaide anyway, so sorry. Okay. Alright, so sorry, I'll just try again. Round 3. Collingwood and Giants. I hate the Giants as well because Giants beat my team so many times, but well, let's say probably my team will beat the Giants because to be honest, I reckon is in the MCG. It depends how it goes, but I'll go check right here. Yep, it's wait. Yeah, Marvel Stadiums. Yeah, right. I don't know how to get to Marvel, but I'm trying to check it out by myself. If I don't know how to get to Marvel, so I'm gonna take a train to Mandel and go all the way to Marvel so I can watch it. Okay, Brisbane and St Kilda. Wow. That is really aspiring, but I guess probably St Kilda will beat Brisbane because I like, let's say this is my confusion of St Kilda will beat Brisbane when, because I let's say though I like the player I pick for hit the last goal in Siren is player number 7. Put him in the lineup so he can go beat the crap out of Brisbane. Okay, this is a bit interesting one. Essendon and North Melbourne. Let's say I guess Essendon might beat North Melbourne because I'm really so sorry for North Melbourne fans because I do like North Melbourne, but because I liked North Melbourne when I was a little boy, because North Melbourne are doing not bad, so I don't mind them, but I reckon though that Essendon will beat North Melbourne. So yeah. Okay, next one is going to be Carlton and Melbourne. Well, let's say it reminds me of the AFLW in the actually no, it's not. It's not. It's Hawthorn and Melbourne. I mean Hawthorn and Carlton. Whoops. Yeah. So, rewind that. Carlton and Melbourne will be. Let's say though, I reckon might be Melbourne beat Carlton because Melbourne fans hate Carlton supporters, and when Melbourne supporters hates Carlton, so I guess I'll just chose Melbourne to win against Carlton. Okay, round 4. Yeah, I don't want to go. I have no words for say about this, but Brisbane gotta beat my team. I'm sorry. Sorry, Collingwood. I am really sorry. Oh well, because I'm gonna shout to Brisbane so badly. I was crying my knees because my team was lost against Brisbane. Because of the final, and I'm really a bit sad about it. So I have no words. Okay. Next up, North Melbourne vs Carlton. Alright, let's say Carlton will beat North Melbourne. So this is my final prediction. And yeah, this is be pretty much it. Alrighties. Ooh, that's just real not bad. Melbourne vs Gold Coast Suns, because Melbourne don't have Petrarca and Clayton Oliver. I reckon Melbourne might meeting up with Christian Petrarca go to the Gold Coast. So that means Max Gawn versus Petrarca. So yeah. Alright, Western Bulldogs versus Essendon. I'm guessing around probably. Well, I'm going to say though that maybe Essendon will beat the Bulldogs. So yes, I might go to beat. Essendon might beat Western Bulldogs. So yeah, there we go. All right. Hawthorn and Geelong, I guess Hawthorn, because I'm a biggest hater on Geelong, because I really don't like Geelong, because I really think Geelong beat my team 2 times, and I was so cracking it, I was cracking the hex out of Geelong. This is my hatest team. I really hate. Well, I can't remember. I'm doing a tier list for which the hatest team, and which is I don't mind and stuff like that. Alright, Hawthorn. Alright, and then yeah. And yeah, so this is it. I'll probably do a part 2 of it, and yeah, I think it's gonna be around 5. So yeah, I might go get score through around 5, because it's be 16 minutes and 24 seconds left. Now 16 minutes and 3 seconds long. So yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all guys next time in some rounds I can predict. Goodbye.